shit, there's like it's just Ningguang and her 3 women. Why is Ningguang only so surrounded by women in this game? It's fucking crazy.
Paimon coming in.
Okay, Ningus Wongus, hello. Roleplay time, boys.
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
So, dude.
Oh, great. I have no idea what we would have done otherwise.
Sup?
I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here.
What?
This was a last-minute situation, and you're the one we trust the most.
Wow, she's got a nice accent. What's happened, bros?
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail.
Okay.
I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to, and the work cannot afford to go undone. The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust, and who doesn't have a conflict of interest.
So you thought of me?
Yes, you were the person who came to mind.
Ah.
We may not have spent a great deal of time together, but I do place a great deal of trust in you.
Cheers.
To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best. It would not surprise me if you can't bear the tedium or can't make the time. And yet, despite this, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question, on the off chance that you are interested.
Hey, King. Welcome to the stream, man.
As it happens, I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretaries before you arrived.
Hope you're having a great day, homie.
But the outcome of that discussion was that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative.
Uh-huh.
This is a good reminder that we should always have a contingency plan for everything.
Anyway, this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you, but the fact is, your arrival here has rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation indeed.
If I have what it takes, I'll do it.
I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. Planning trips, gathering pertinent information, that sort of thing. All basic skills required by competent adventurers, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
If you have any questions about your work, I will answer them shortly.
What?
The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ningguang's basic daily needs, such as clothing and meals, and be on call for any other requests she may have.
Why can't you do it yourself? Ningguang's pose makes her look more lookable. I don't think that's a term ever, but sure. I know what you mean. I don't think that's a word, but we'll go with whatever you said. Yeah, that's wow.
Don't be mistaken. I won't put you in a difficult position, and I will fully respect your judgment.
Oh, cheers, dude.
All right. Please proceed to the office. Bai Shi will go over the work with you in more detail.
Yes, Lady Ningguang. Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Talk to Bai Shi. Bai Shi. Yo, what? Oh, down. I bet. I haven't been to the Jade Palace in like, I don't know, a year. God, I forgot the layout. Can we loot the place? Oh, we can loot the place. Oh, make sure to steal everything. Be sure to steal everything you can. Alright, Bai Shi. Oh, what's up?
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture.
Mona Lisa?
As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential.
Rock on.
My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries. For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her, applying her perfume.
Your eyes are sparkling right now.
You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be undertaking.
I hear you, I hear
Bai
you.
Shi has always been very passionate about her work.
She just appears out of nowhere.
Any task in her capable hands, and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short of exemplary. I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm, in the hopes that you may find it infectious.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Back to the topic at hand. Let's get into the details.
I'm
Bai
listening.
Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed, dressed for any occasion, and that all her needs are met.
Is Ningguang a
I
toddler?
can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you are fully equipped to perform your duties.
It's just basic daily routine stuff. I've got it in the bag. I've got it in the bag. Relax, buddy.
All in a day's work for the traveler, Great, then I'll skip that and just get to the handover of duties. Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and...
133?
Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time. I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to stop me with questions at any point. First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds. Right after that, there's...
I really have to understand Ningguang's work in all of this detail just to organize her schedule?
Yes, you do. To the uninitiated, scheduling may sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots, but there is actually far more to it than that.
I don't think there
You
is.
need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise.
Ah, yes, I get
Ample
attacked by
knowledge
a
of all outside
dragon.
factors that may weigh upon your plan A is essential to devise a workable contingency plan.
I hear
I
you.
assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point?
No, I think I'm good, sorry. I think I'm all good, Baishi. Don't talk to me ever again, please.
Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule.
I think I know how to approach it now.
Already? Wow. You're a fast learner.
Yeah, thanks.
Very good. This will be much more efficient.
Thanks.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for tomorrow.
I'll do my best.
I'm grateful for your assistance.
Imagine if this is actually
now,
skill-based.
I'll leave you here in peace to proceed with your work. I still have a few items from today's schedules that need addressing. If anything else is unclear, you can ask Bai Shi.
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
That pronunciation is very odd to me. Alright, time to make a serious effort. Time to avoid anything too complicated. Honestly. We'll go with time to make a serious effort. We'll go with that one. Time to really give it our all. Ningguang's too busy being Ningguang to be able to take care of those, I guess. Ningguang's a fucking... Oh god, is this skill-based? Okay. Number 1, eat, wash up, change, get ready to go out, and meet businesswoman Liao Hao at Luili Pavilion. Eat lunch. Meet 3 informants and exchange information. Go to Yuhei Pavilion for a conference. Light meal. Negotiate and outstanding matters for a conference. Specific times for the 3 events are flexible and progress dependent. The conference is item 4. Item 4 is scheduled for the evening, arriving early is recommended. Oh, fuck. This is skill-based gameplay.
Good. You factored in both priority and efficiency.
Oh, wait.
And produced a rigorous and well-structured
Wait.
schedule. You've clearly considered it from every angle.
Do I have to
Excellent
play?
work. You've got quite a knack for this.
Too kind.
Please be here at the Jade Chamber tomorrow morning before Lady Ningguang wakes up and start preparing based on the schedule.
Oh, shit,
With
dude.
you helping out here, we will be able to focus fully on the auction. It will be quite a complicated affair.
I hope everything goes well tomorrow.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
Oh god, this is gonna be skill-based gameplay. I was not expecting skill-based gameplay in Genshin Impact. Oh god. Wait until tomorrow, 7 to 8. Okay. I was not expecting skill-based gameplay in Genshin Impact of all video games. I should probably have read the schedule again, right? I can't even remember what the first one is. Was like, get ready. And the second one was... something. The fourth one is the conference. I know that for a fact. I don't know the third or second. And the fifth I can't remember anything about either. So, GG's. Okay. I have to wake her up, dude. Oh my god, dude. Laziest woman on earth.
Time to go.
Knock on door.
Yes, I'm already awake.
Oh, good job.
I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Okay, good job. You can manage that.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
The same as usual.
That's good. I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable.
No, I'm fine.
Now then, the schedule. Let's see what you have for me today.
Okay.
Item 1. Lunch at Lioli Pavilion with Miss Lua Chiao.
Was that it?
Ah, yes. I remember the invitation. I need to make sure I'm well prepared for this.
Is she a friend of yours?
No, someone I've never met before. Today's lunch will be our first time meeting each other.
It's just lunch. What do you exactly need to prepare?
She's paying a high price for my time, and I intend to make sure she gets her money's worth. Otherwise, tens of millions of mora is rather a high price for a lunch, even one at Lioli Pavilion. Wouldn't you say?
Who exactly are you, Ningguang?
That's right. Even at this price, there is no shortage of people willing to pay for a lunch opportunity with me.
Mm-hmm.
To be clear, I've never had any hand in setting the price. I too was rather surprised to see it become so expensive. Time is very valuable to me, so when I first came up with the idea, I made a rule that my time would go to the highest bidder. Gradually, it developed into a lucrative business.
It's like an investment.
Yes, that sums it up very well. Most people looking to buy my time are business people who believe that whatever they spend now, they will make back several times over in due course. Naturally, for anyone looking to make a profit in a complex market, the bottom line is having the requisite experience and expertise. All I can do for them is share whatever insight I may have. As for how much my insight is worth in terms of mora, everyone has their own idea. There is no standardized way to measure something like this.
So this is how rich people think. I'm out here sitting with like 200,000 mora at the most.
You are a very lucky person, you know. You get to sit in on this lunch for free. In the hands of a professional business person, the kind of information you'll be exposed to would be worth, well, tens of millions of mora.
Then I will listen. Wait, then this could be literally the most valuable lesson I'll learn in my life. This will be the most valuable lesson I'll learn in my life.
There's no need to be nervous, of course. Now, let's have some breakfast before we leave.
Wait, what? Are we going out for lunch right now? Why are we having breakfast? Also, what? Oh, whatever. Her room is also, yeah, that is actually true. Her room is just a white wall at this point of light. Oh, we're having... I don't know. Ningguang, hello. Hello, Ningguang.
Did you organize this entire breakfast?
I just picked the time.
Uh-huh. I know what's going on, then. Please, sit. Have a taste of the Jade Chamber's chef's cooking. This kind of food tastes far less satisfying if left out for too long.
Hi, I hear you. I hear you. Much like any food, left too long, tastes
What
trash.
do you think? Is the food to your liking?
No, it's bland as fuck. I had so much more than I intended to.
Don't forget we have a lunch later. Save some space, or you might miss out on some even better food. Still, I'm happy to see that you approve of my culinary tastes.
Do you usually eat breakfast with your secretaries?
On occasion. Usually everyone is too busy for a leisurely sit-down meal. There is an awful lot to get done most of the time. Breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here.
I hear you.
I actually thought you had cooked it all yourself.
I mean, I'm not a terrible chef, but still, I don't know if my cooking is really to your taste. I'm not a terrible chef, but still.
Relax, I'm just joking. Baishar probably made arrangements yesterday to add a few extra dishes to the breakfast menu. You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked diligently. My secretaries and I are very grateful to you. Treating you to some food is but a small token of our appreciation.
Not... Well, I'm just confused at these options. I was not listening for a second. Not bad at all. It was as good as a Jingchu kiosk and whatever, that one.
Breakfast sets the tone for the rest of the day. You can't compromise on it.
I hear you.
If you wake up to the same monotonous meal each day, you will start to feel fatigued even before you start working.
That's why one day lobster, the next day a steak.
Well,
Keep it
I'm done
fresh.
eating. We should get ready, then head off to Liali Pavilion.
Okay.
I have some preparations to make first. Could you bring my clothes to my room, please?
You need a change of clothes.
I need a change of mood, and a change of clothes will facilitate that.
Uh-huh.
Who knows? Perhaps you will have a completely different impression of me after I change outfits.
Unless you're wearing your
I
outfit that
already
you're getting
instructed
for the
Long Yang to
event,
have
I
my
don't
outfit
care.
ready. You can fetch it from her.
Sure.
Thank you.
Surely this
I'll be in
outfit
my room.
is the one for the event, right? Surely. Please. I need to see this shit in 3D. I need to see this shit in 3D, this outfit.
Hello, how may I help?
I'm here to fetch Ningguang's
yes,
clothes.
of course. Please wait a moment. I'll go and get them.
God damn, it better be that outfit, right?
Here you are. Please give this to Lady Ningguang.
That seemed to take a while.
Yes, this whole room is full of Lady Ningguang's personal items. Not just clothes either. There are all kinds of jewelry and ornaments. Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that, so everything's in a bit of a mess. That's why it took me a little time to find this for you.
I suppose this is a problem unique to rich people. I love the rich fucking jokes.
Anyway, you can take it now. Thanks for coming to pick it up.
Yeah, no worries.
Did you get it?
Why did she say it like that? Why did she say it like that? This whole hangout event is weird, dude. This is so weird. Surely it's the event outfit, right?
This is the one.
Please.
Please, wait for a moment.
I'm waiting. Please be the fucking hangout. Please be the event costume. That would be so fire. It is. Is it? It is. Oh my god. Nice. Yo, I'm a Ningguang
I had
main.
this specially tailored recently.
I'm a Ningguang main.
And I must say, I'm really rather fond of it.
I'm a Ningguang main
what
now.
do you think?
Fucking.
Be honest.
Bro.
I just want to know your first impression.
Bro, I'm a Ningguang main. It's fucking stunningly good.
Phew. Thank you.
Yo.
I was actually a little nervous.
Fuck
Knowing that it
Shenhei.
has your seal of approval makes me feel much more self-confident.
Yo, that finger. She has the finger thing even, bro. This is crazy. You look great in anything.
Oh, then it's mere flattery. You pick your moments to wisecrack, don't you? Now I don't know whether to take what you said earlier seriously. I never knew you had such a mischievous side. All right, let's head
Jesus.
to Liali Pavilion.
Yeah, let's. Jesus Christ, my mens. Where's the door to this place? Fucking hell. I'm a Ningguang main. Screw every character I've gotten since then. I'm literally Ningguang main right now. Mouth drop to bedrock? Exactly. Same, dude. Fucking. Maybe you get the skin through the event. Or through the hangout event. Where's Liali Pavilion? Oh, bro, it's so far away.
Time to go.
It is time to go. Imagine the amount of t-shirt screenshots I would have took during a reveal scene. True. Yeah, where is she? I can't even see her out in the open world. Oh, rip. Liao Xiao.
Lady Ningguang.
Yeah, where is she?
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
That's nice.
No, not at all. I know that you have 1,000 different things to do each day. I'm very grateful for any amount of time you can spare for me.
Great. Well, let's leave the formalities aside from now on and make this just a friendly chat. This is the Traveler. I'm assuming you've heard of him.
I'd hope you've heard of
He
me.
happened to be in Liyue Harbor today, so I invited him to come along. It's a rare opportunity to dine with him, too.
Cheers,
Do
dude.
you mind if he sits with us?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. What a surprise to be dining with the illustrious traveler, too.
I thought she'd introduce me as her temporary secretary. Where the hell is this gonna end?
I've always
What?
been fascinated by you and your adventures. There's so many questions I'd love to ask you. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Look at me, getting all overexcited. I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been considering branching out into some other markets. That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some advice about. I didn't know there'd be a surprise guest involved, too.
Wait, I know.
So, the rumors are true then.
Rumors? About what exactly?
You know, the rumors about the two of you, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler, having a closer than average relationship.
Okay.
You haven't heard?
No.
Come on. You must know that Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. That obviously includes her relationships. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
I need to be very careful how I answer this. True.
Interesting. Yes, we do have a special relationship, but I don't see anything unusual about it. The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward the prosperity we enjoy today.
True.
Even putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Qixing, I admire him on a personal level too.
Oh, thanks, Ningguang.
Oh,
I admire you
yes.
as well.
Well, there is nothing unusual about it at all. I was just observing that Lady Ningguang now seems to have a second interesting character in her innermost circle. The first one being the captain.
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there. Whenever Beidou returns to Liyue Harbor, all she brings me is a headache. I've missed out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her. In fact, the timing is always so suspiciously coincidental, I can't help but wonder if she's doing it on purpose.
Same.
Investment opportunities? Oh, do you mean the luminescent spine business? I hear that's been all the rage recently.
No, something else. All the talk about luminescent spines is just empty hype.
Oh, but isn't there some new technology from Fontaine that
Fontaine?
needs lots of luminescent spines to make it work?
Fontaine.
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet as possible. You have to wonder, if the news is spreading like wildfire, who's fanning the flames?
Me.
I had my secretary do some analysis. The current price of luminescent spines far exceeds the profits that could be made on the end product. So I would advise you to be cautious.
I see. Well, I was planning to get your opinion on how to get started in that business.
In my opinion, there are many people around with ulterior motives, making this a very risky business to enter into in the short term. Long term, it's very difficult to say, but I believe there's too much uncertainty to make it worth your investment. You worked hard to earn every more you own,
What?
and you should be
What?
just as careful spending it as you were making it.
What the fuck is this option? Hit the nail on the head. What does that even mean? Hit the nail on the head.
You think so too?
Yep. At least do your research before you part with any money.
Okay, got it. If that's what both of you think, I'll take my time and not rush into anything. Maybe it'd be a better choice to invest this money into an industry that I'm genuinely interested in getting involved with.
Probably. Some sort of interest goes a long way.
Lady Ningguang, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I didn't know how much we'd get through, but you've answered every question I wanted to ask.
Good. I'm glad I could be of some help.
Now I see why you were able to become the most successful business person in Liyue Harbor. You think clearly, you are very knowledgeable, and you keep yourself well informed. It would take me a very long time to come anywhere close to your level.
This is why so many people want to pay to spend time with Ningguang.
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored?
Yes, but I have to answer no. I'm finding it all very interesting.
Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you?
I'm a novice, but I was able to follow because you explained everything so clearly. Sure, maybe I'll give it a shot in the future.
Ah, so you want to be my competitor? Well then, I suppose I'll have to start looking over my shoulder.
Yes.
Or how about this? I'll invest in you early on, before you make it big.
Does this mean you're going to give me a lot of
more of
more?
your time. Thank you. This lunch was everything I was hoping for and more. I can't wait to try out everything I've learned.
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you soon.
This is the most abrupt goodbye. See you next time.
Right then. Lunch is over. I assume you have something planned next? Although, I'm a little concerned about the auction. I wonder how my secretarial trio is getting along.
Don't worry about them. They're very capable. Well, we have time to go and check up on them if you want.
Good. Then let's do that. There are some slippery characters among the bidders, you see. So, even though my secretaries are very capable and experienced, I still can't help worrying for them a little.
Oh, you're gonna see Tartaglia
Come on.
again?
The auction is being held at Eugene Terrace.
I feel like Tartaglia's gonna make an appearance. How long is this one line? I have to do 5 of these? We've been doing this for already like 30 minutes. I've been listening to this woman talk for 30 minutes already, dude. Jesus.
Unleash!
Unleash indeed. Tartaglia? No? No Tartaglias. Oh, that's a rip, dude. That's a rip. By when?
Lady Ningguang, what brings you here?
I couldn't help but feel a little concerned. So I just came to see how everything is going.
We're about ready, and people are starting to arrive. I think we should be able to start on time.
Very good. I think I'll host the auction myself.
Huh? You want to do it yourself?
Yes.
What was the point of this?
Just in case anything untoward happens. I can take care of it myself.
Then we'll leave the auction itself to you. But we'll be sure to lend our full support behind the scenes.
Have you attended an auction before?
I've watched one from the sidelines. My net worth isn't quite in that category. My net worth isn't in that category, dude. My net worth isn't in the category.
Well, would you like to participate this time? You don't have to bid, of course. Just experience the atmosphere.
Oh, sure, dude, sure.
All right, then. Feel free to take a look around the venue before it kicks off.
Oh, yeah.
Check out the items up for bidding and see if there's anything you might be interested in.
Are you gonna buy it for me? I'll have to go for a bit. See you later. All good, homie. Catch you later. Oh my god. Observe the hairpin. A fairly well-made hairpin, but there's nothing exceptional about it. Fine to buy in a shop, but can this really fetch a good price at an auction? Yes, if you just sell it as the right thing. A vase. A plain-looking vase with the clear signs of water wear and tear. Can't see any reason to bid on something like this. Generic office implements. I guess they could brighten the place up a little. Still, it'd be cheaper than one from Bolai. Wait until 1618. My net worth is... I feel like the hangout events are just Mihoyo just like being funny. They just want to express humor in some fucking way.
It's about time to start. Find yourself somewhere to sit and we'll kick things off.
Before we start, I have a question.
Yes? What is it?
Are these items, auction items, genuinely very valuable?
That's for you to make a considered judgment on. It's precisely what makes auctions so interesting, don't you think? Until the bids
Scamming
exceed
people.
the value of the item you're after, you can keep raising the price. If the bids go beyond what you can accept, then you let someone else take it. Perhaps this does not result in what you might call a fair price, but what it does do is identify the person who values the item the most.
Okay.
Yes, you should look forward to it. The first lot is a teacup from my personal collection. Bids starting at 10,000 mora. That's 10,000 mora for the teacup.
Okay, you'd never pay 10,000 for a teacup, right?
20,000.
30,000.
50,000.
This guy doesn't care. No shot, I say 60. Do I say 60,000? 60,000! 60,000!
80,000. 80,000 over here.
I'll raise that to 100,000.
120.
130!
I swear, some of these bidders are just driving the price up for fun. All right, 150,000. Anyone else want to keep going now?
Oh.
150 once?
170?
This guy just...
180,000.
Please don't give me another option. Please don't give me another option.
180 once? 180 twice?
Please don't.
180.
Oh, thank God.
Sold.
Oh, I would have clicked it.
It's mine now.
It went for 180, dude.
Okay then, moving straight on to the next lot.
One by one,
You
something,
seem
something.
to be getting quite into it. What a shame that you didn't manage to go home with anything.
Something felt off.
Of course it did. That's because I didn't come here to sell my things. I'm sure you must find it quite odd that all these everyday items could fetch such a huge price at auction.
Because you're
Since
selling
you're
them?
curious, why not go and talk to the buyers? I'm sure they'll give you the answers you're looking for.
This is way too long. One of these lines... Oh, Shenhei was actually just sitting... Yeah, no, nice. Xiao Fei.
Huh? You want to know why I paid so much? Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Because the previous owner was Lady Ningguang. Sure, the item may look pretty ordinary, but that's probably just because I'm not a connoisseur, so I don't know how to appreciate it. But I figured I'd buy it first, then go get it appraised by an expert. Then I'll be rich.
We got a fucking idiot on the case right now.
I may have paid an arm and a leg for this, but in the end, I got the result I wanted.
Aren't you worried about the price being overinflated?
Nothing of Ningguang's could ever be overinflated. I'm far from the only buyer who believes that owned by Ningguang is worth paying a premium for. So how much I make just depends on how many people are even bigger fans of Ningguang than I am.
We got some big idiots in the game. And Little Bin.
Today wasn't my day. Didn't manage to snag much.
Who's the
There were
voice
too
actor for
many
this guy?
bidders, and they all seem like experts to me. I guess I'll just have to wait for the next auction. Someday, I'll be the lucky one.
Does he sound so depressed? I'm gonna talk to Ningguang again. Yeah, let's appreciate this skin really quickly though. Holy crap. Can't really do it.
Well, did you find the answer yet?
It's just because everyone has faith in your judgment and aesthetics.
That's certainly part of it. But every bidder will have noticed that none of these items have a particularly high going rate on the market in and of themselves. Despite this, they were all willing to pay very dearly for them. I wonder, Is faith in me really the only factor in their appraisal of the item's value?
If not, then what else could it be?
You'll see shortly. The one who spent the most money will surely be the quickest to realize. If all I wanted to do was make some quick mora by exploiting their blind faith in me, I have a million more effective ways of achieving that than hosting an auction. Every participant in this auction was handpicked by me, based on certain intelligence.
God, the marketing scheme woman.
Lady Ningguang, something doesn't seem quite right with the items from today's auction. As unlikely as this sounds, and please forgive me for even bringing it up, but I had to ask. You weren't selling counterfeits today, were you?
Counterfeits? Absolutely not. What motive would anyone have for making copies of things like these? They are simply ordinary items, and there was no coercion or enticement during the auction. Every bid was voluntary.
Because we trusted you! Everyone knows that you love Mora, but we also know that you made your fortune through honest means, as opposed to scamming people.
You seem to have entered into dangerous linguistic territory there. You should know that unless you have evidence to support your outlandish claims, I am legally entitled to sue you for slander.
This shit's like...
Of course, if you have any genuine grievances about the auction, the lots, or the process, please enlighten me as to where exactly I went wrong.
You... Fine. Yes, technically it was all legitimate. Guess all I can do is take the loss. But if word gets out about today's auction, people are gonna start seeing you as a con artist. No one would dare do business with you after that. I guess what I'm saying is this really in your best interests?
Let me answer that with a question. You claim that you were willing to pay a high price because you trusted me. But is that really the full story?
What do you mean? What else could it be?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it could be something to do with a lost item from the original Jade Chamber collection that has quietly made its way into your hands. When the Jade Chamber fell, countless valuable items from my collection plunged into the sea. I organized a salvage operation, but still there were many items unaccounted for. A considerable number of these made their way back into Liyue Harbor through means unbeknownst to me, and passed through several pairs of hands before finally ending up in yours, and those of your fellow bidders today.
Wait, you mean...
Yes. Everyone attending the auction today is in possession of lost property belonging to me. Or, to put it another way, they were all people who have had a taste of something that was mine and convinced themselves that I am someone to be taken advantage of.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay.
So I ask you again, your high bidding price, was it motivated by trust, or was it greed?
Can we wrap this up? This has been like an hour of my life in this one fucking quest.
The sole reason I held this auction is to reclaim my treasured possessions. If you are willing to return what is mine, I will refund all the money you spent in the auction today.
All right, fine. I guess I'll return it. You drive a hard bargain, like everyone says. I'll go and get it right now. Please just wait here.
Despite his bad attitude, he cooperated in the end.
It all
Good for
makes
him.
sense now.
The issue was that all items of mine that have been fished out of the sea have changed hands numerous times already. Determining who has legal ownership would be an extremely long-winded process, with each item being assessed on a case-by-case basis. Even Yenfei says she'd have a difficult time defending my claims. I could have bought them back, but it's not in my nature to pay twice for the same thing. Least of all, when they'd be looking to make a handsome profit from my misfortune. After making some inquiries, I found them to be most uncooperative, so I had to resort to this auction to finally put a stop to all this nonsense.
I hope I never end up on the wrong side of you.
I just wanted my things back. Hardly an unusual sentiment. At most, a little childish, perhaps. which is another reason why I didn't tell anybody about my plan. What do you think it was about the Jade Chamber that defeated Osile?
Is this like a trick question? This is a trick question. I'm gonna pick size and she's gonna say explosion. I'm gonna pick explosion, she's gonna say size. The size?
Well, I think it was a combination of the weight and the energy it contains. Its great weight meant that it hit Osile with incredible force, while the energy within triggered that spectacular explosion. Every piece of the Jade Chamber, from the stone walls and wooden beams down to the smallest ornament, contributed to its total weight. But in the end, they became objects of merchants' greed. It's hard not to get a little irked thinking about it.
Oh, I feel bad. I hope you get all your things back too.
Thank you for understanding.
Yes, no worries.
Now I've got one of my items back. Let me show you what makes it so special.
Fucking hits me across the head
The secrets of history shine through in the relics that survive. And this one now has the story of another age to tell.
Are we done with this line? Oh, we're done. Ah, look at that. That's fucking adorable. Amazing. None of the items that were offered up during the decisive battle shall be lost, no matter how small. Amazing. It only took us an hour to do that. And we still have like 5 more to go, 4 more to go. 4 more. Oh, how does... Oh, God. The Grand Banquet. Alright, let's go to the Grand Banquet and do the whatever this line is. Hopefully this leads to another thing. Go to Luoli Pavilion. We're just gonna skip through it until we get to the new part. Bro, why don't I talk to you? Essentially, we have to click the opposite of everything that we've clicked before.
Lady Ningguang.
What's up?
Sorry to have kept...
No.
Great. This is the Traveler. He happened to be in... Do you mind if he's...
No, not at all. I've always been... Oh, I'm Luo Qiao. That's what I wanted to...
Rumors?
You haven't heard?
Are these rumors widespread?
Come on. You must know. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
Actually, I don't know.
Interesting. The Traveler isn't even putting us...
Oh,
You're comparing... I've missed out on a number...
investment opportunity.
No.
Oh, but
If it were really... I had my secretary, so I would advise you to be...
I see.
In my opinion, that long-term...
You think so too, huh? Okay, maybe it...
Yeah, when does the new line start?
Lady Ningguang,
Good.
now I see. You think clearly.
You've been listening for a while. Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you?
I'm a novice, but I was able to follow because you explained everything so clearly.
That means you also have a good head on your shoulders, and the ability to learn rapidly.
Sure, dude.
If you are in need of Mora, you should absolutely consider doing business.
I wish you could
I
in
won't
this
take
game.
up any more
I
of your
wish you
time.
could.
Thank you. This lunch was everything I was hoping for and
I
more.
wish there was a way to
I
have
can't
passive
wait
income,
to try out everything I've learned.
but there isn't.
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you soon. Right then. Lunch is over. I'm a little concerned about the auction.
Don't worry about them, they're very capable people.
Yes, you're right. Whatever happens, they can handle it.
Why does she look so
In that
majestic
case,
here?
what's next on the schedule?
Meeting with the informants.
Okay then. Yes, it's been some time since I last caught up with them. Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first. I need to pick up something before meeting them.
Some jewelry, perhaps? You didn't have to say something, you could have just said, I need to pick up some jewelry. I would have understood, 100%.
Hello. I'm here to collect the item I handed in for repair.
Ah, Lady Ningguang. One moment, please. I'll fetch it immediately.
Cheated. Sure.
Very good. Don't rush now. Please, handle it with care.
Is it something valuable?
Yes, and no.
That doesn't make sense.
You probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods.
No, never once crossed my mind. That's true, that's my impression.
The workers here are very skilled, so I like to come to them when I need something custom made. This time, though, I just had them do a simple repair. The item is quite ordinary. In fact, the cost of the repair was more than the item was ever worth.
That's weird.
Lady Ningguang, your comb has been fixed. Please inspect it and see whether you're satisfied with our work. We did everything we could to restore it to its original condition. You'll still see a few marks on there, though. This was unavoidable because of how badly damaged the item was.
That's fine. Thank you for your hard work.
You were right about it being ordinary.
Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my informants. It reminds her of her mother. My informants often provide me with extremely important information. It's only fair that I endeavor to meet any requests they have in return. Trust is of far greater importance than profit in the relationship between me and my informants.
I thought useful intel could only be bought with Mora.
It's understandable to think that way, and in the vast majority of cases, you'd be completely right. But things are a little different with these particular informants.
I hear you.
Mora doesn't get you very far with this crowd. And this only makes me all the more excited to meet with them.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the repair, Xingqi. This is a great help.
Oh, don't mention it. It's always a pleasure, Lady Ningguang.
Is it? Is it?
Let's go and meet them.
Why, okay. I don't care. I don't care.
Obey!
Indeed. This game is something else, dude. This game is something else. They're children, dude. What the fuck is going on?
Auntie Ningguang!
I'm so confused.
Hi, Auntie Ningguang!
Hello, my dears. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
The children are informants.
Yes, indeed. And they are some of my most reliable helpers and friends. I didn't want to involve them in intelligence gathering for me at first, but they, on the other hand, were so enthusiastic about the idea that I thought it couldn't hurt to try. I treated it as a little game between us. It turned out that they delivered the goods and thoroughly enjoyed themselves while they were at it. So, it was a win-win. So, fill me in. How have you all been doing?
Great! Mom and Dad have taken me on loads of cool trips recently. It's been loads of fun.
Little long.
But you didn't do your homework, did you? Yeah, but it's not my fault. You still gotta try. Like teacher says, Liyue Harbor is in a new age now, and we've got a really important part to play.
This new age started after that great battle, you know.
Yeah, I know. I was a part of it.
Well, this is a dramatic change, unique in all of the millennia of Liyue's history. Everyone is eager to do their part and make their mark in the age of humanity. What about you, Nan Nan? You haven't said anything yet, and you're looking a little unhappy.
I'm fine. Just don't know what to say.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. A load of really big boats came into the harbor the day before yesterday. Yeah, that's right. All the merchants were there, and it was really noisy. And then the people on the boat started unloading all these crates. There was a salty kind of fishy smell in the air. Ugh.
Oh, I see. That'll be the fishing boats coming back from the open ocean. How much cargo were they carrying? Remember, I taught you how you can tell.
Yep, I made sure to look at the waterline, just like you said. They looked really full this time.
My goodness. Well, it sounds like they made quite a big catch.
Well, the heavier the boat, the further it sinks down into the ocean.
The heavier the boat, the lower the hull sits in the water.
I don't even fucking...
So you can tell how heavily loaded a vessel is from the height of the water.
I don't even
line.
know anything about water
How
and
deep a
shit
fully
like
loaded
that.
vessel will sit in the water varies from ship to ship. But it's something you can tell from experience. At least for the kinds of vessels you see regularly.
Since Auntie Ningguang taught me how to do it, I can tell with just one look.
Very clever.
A few days ago, I heard some people saying that a big merchant from Fontaine is coming soon to buy luminescent spines. They said that when they get here, the price will go up a lot.
Oh, really?
That's the opposite of what Ningguang's analysis found out. Fontaine is being mentioned way too fucking much right now. You're like, is Fontaine the new zone instead of Sumeru? Imagine that. Holy shit, that would trigger so many people. That's the opposite of what Ningguang's analysis said.
Who did you hear this from? Do you remember what they looked like?
No, I don't remember.
All right, never mind. So, how about what they said? Do you remember their exact words?
I don't remember that either. Sorry.
Ningguang's got a
Are
backhand
you okay? You're usually the one that talks the most. What's gotten into you today?
She's being blackmailed.
It's okay. Don't be upset. Actually, I brought you a little something to cheer you up. How about that,
Comb.
It's my comb. You remembered.
Is that Klee's voice actor?
Of course I did.
I think that's Klee's
If I
voice actor.
make you a promise, I will always keep it.
Thank you, Auntie Ningguang. Thank you so much.
It was just a small favor, really. Nothing to get overexcited about.
But they said you'd be too busy to remember about a boring old comb.
They?
Uh-oh.
It looks like there's a story here. No wonder she was fumbling her words. There, it looks like there's a story here.
It's all right. Don't worry. There just seems to be some kind of misunderstanding here. Why don't you take this opportunity to clear it up? Don't you think that'd be best?
Yeah, Auntie Ningguang's not gonna blame you.
I'm sorry. I told you a lie.
Jesus.
That thing about the luminescent spines wasn't something I heard. Two people came and told me to say it to you. I told them I didn't want to lie to Auntie Ningguang, but, they told me you'd forgotten all about the comb, and I didn't know how to argue with them. Then they bought me a new comb, and
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sorry. I'll give them the comb back right away. No comb is better than the one you helped get fixed for me.
Who the fuck's blackmailing a child?
I know how much it means to you.
Who the fuck is
It
doing
was a
this?
gift from your mom before she left Liyue Harbor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I'll be extra careful with it from now on. When Mom gets back, she'll be so sad if she finds out I broke it.
Who's blackmailing children?
I must say, this is most intriguing.
Looks like someone's trying to scam you, Ningguang.
How about this? You tell me where those two people are, and I'll take the comb back to them for you.
And I'll ram it up their ass.
Sound good?
Okay. They're over at the docks. They said I should go and meet them when I finished the mission.
All right then. Don't worry, it'll all be fine. I'll be right back.
Are you gonna go punish the bad guys?
Now, this is a grown-up situation, okay? It's not fun and games anymore. And don't try and follow me. I'm just going to have a polite discussion with those two grown-ups about what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do.
True. Why are her boobs moving for no reason? She's not moving, but her boobs are moving. What is this game? I'm sorry, I noticed that in the last, few seconds, but her boobs were moving, but she wasn't moving. There's there's a bit of physics not working right now. I go to the South Wharf to meet the person behind the scenes. These two guys? They're usually not here.
Do you think that kid's gonna fluff her lines? Also, let's be honest, This is a new low for us.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, I know. But we didn't have any other options. Just try not to overthink it, okay? Nanan's one of Ningguang's most trusted informants. Ningguang adores that kid. She's not gonna get all suspicious just because her story doesn't quite add up.
It sounds like you underestimated me. And the children as well.
Lady Ningguang?
You knew how important that comb was to Nan, and you exploited that fact to emotionally manipulate her. You
Yikes.
coached a child to lie, made her betray her own innocence and confuse her conscience. Do you not realize how contemptible that is?
Yeah, it's very... It's very contemptible.
Sorry, Lady Ningguang. We never should have crossed you like this.
That's not the point. Business is business. And at some point, we're all trying to get the better of one another. So if all you've done is fool me by feeding me false information, I'd make a loss, and that would be the end of it. But you cannot put Mora above all else. You cannot go exploiting children for profit.
Yo.
Do you have any idea just how much damage that will cause?
Jesus.
It was hardly our first choice either. We were only acting out of necessity. We've been business partners for years now. We've gotten by, I guess, but never had any opportunities to expand. When we heard about the movement in the luminescent spine market, we thought to heck with it. Let's go all in on this one. See if we don't get lucky for once. So we stocked up a huge stash of luminescent spines and watched as the price went up and up. We thought this was gonna be it. We were gonna make our fortune.
But we waited and waited, and this mystery merchant from Fontaine never came. More and more people started to suspect it was all a huge scam.
Fontaine!
Suddenly, everyone with luminescent spines was running for the exit, selling as fast as they could. But we had so much inventory that no one was willing to buy it.
That's when you thought of Ningguang.
Oh yeah! As soon as Lady Ningguang makes a move, everyone follows her lead, and the price takes a steep hike. If we don't sell the goods, we're both bankrupt. We're in debt to our eyeballs. We just didn't have any other choices.
To be brutally honest, we took out a loan and made a speculative investment is not a sob story.
True, Madara, what's up, dude? Your business analysis was correct. This supports your conclusion about the luminescent spine hype. Your business analysis was
But
correct.
not everyone has the capability to make rational decisions. Greed, a lust for wealth, and impatience can all cloud your judgment. Do you now realize how dire the consequences of wild speculation can be?
100%. We've both barely slept in days. We begged people to take our stock off our hands. They laughed at us, called us idiots, thought it was all hilarious.
We messed up. Completely and catastrophically messed up. The savings we worked so hard our whole lives to build up, decimated, just like that. All we want now is a chance to start over.
Well, I can take your luminescent spines off your hands, but we will need a detailed contract. The portion of what I pay that exceeds the average price of luminescent spines in the past, you will have to pay back to me by some means in our future business dealings.
Huh? But that means our profit is 0.
Yes.
Then you're free to find another willing buyer. But if you're seriously still insisting on turning a profit under these circumstances, I'm afraid you're beyond redemption.
These people trying
Lady
to...
Ningguang is right. Let's swap the goods for cash and use it to pay off our debts and be done with it. This is a lifeline and we should be grateful for it. Forget about making money.
It's got a point.
Yes, you're right.
I have no particular need for luminescent spines, but I'm quite sure I can uncover a market for it with a little research.
Okay, so, shall we get this deal done now, or...?
No need to hurry. Our deal is hardly the urgent matter here. Atoning for your transgressions is the main order of business.
True.
You took advantage of a child, and you are coming with me to make a full and unreserved apology. This is an opportunity for you to show remorse.
True.
Oh, okay.
Come on, let's go back and see the children.
Please tell me that's the end and they just go away. I have to go back and see the children as well, dude. I don't want to see the children, dude.
Unleash! Manifest!
We're back. Everything's all sorted.
And the evil men.
Oh, it's those two.
I'm sorry, Nan Nan. I was lying to you when I told you that Lady Ningguang wouldn't fix your comb.
Why does he sound like so broken over it?
I was completely in the wrong, and I promise I'll never do anything like this again. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
He's like actually breaking up over it, Jesus Christ.
What do you think, Auntie Ningguang?
I think it should be your choice. And yours alone.
No matter what your choice is, we support you.
Since it's all sorted out now, and nothing super bad happened, I guess it's okay. But we can't just let them off. We gotta show them you don't mess with us.
Punch him in the face.
True. I'd certainly hate to see anyone else try to con you.
I've made up my mind.
3 years in prison.
I want them to come play with us.
Imagine she says 3 years in prison.
Yeah! Now we have someone to play hide and seek with. Great idea. Let's go play hide and seek at the North Wharf.
Wait a second.
Get wrecked, idiots.
Nope. No waiting. Come on!
So full of energy.
We should go with them?
Yes, of course. I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving them alone with those two buffoons.
Ningguang's playing hide and seek? Let's go. Oh, do we actually have to go play with them? I thought that... When's the end? Okay, the end needs to be sooner than it is. Please. I'm running out of patience for listening. Honestly, this is gonna take us a while. Fucking hell. And we still have like 3 more to go after this. Do we have to find the children or something? No.
Let me guess what you're thinking.
What?
You're thinking that there's not a huge difference between me turning these children into my informants and the actions of those two businessmen. Am I right?
I mean, it's not as bad, but...
They were completely different when I first met them. They'd run away as soon as they saw me, or they'd be shaking with nerves and unable to speak.
You are... I'd be nervous too.
But gradually, they stopped seeing me as someone to be afraid of, and started seeing me as someone they can trust.
Good on them.
For my part, I did my utmost to fulfill the duties of a responsible adult. I played games with them, but I also taught them observation skills, analytical skills, how to think critically. I never taught business, though. Now, they're much further ahead in their studies, and far more mature than their peers. This has given them confidence in themselves. I think that this is beneficial to them.
It's like almost like she's teaching children what they need to be taught in actual schools, in real life schools. But Ningguang, oh god, never mind. Let's not talk about that. It's fucking talking about politics at that point. Jesus Christ, you're a lot like a teacher to them.
Yes, perhaps I am. I never had the chance to receive a good education as a child.
Yet you're the smartest person in the
That's why I
city.
hope to teach these children myself. Hopefully, I can pass on some of what I've learned. Someday they may realize that not everything is a win-win deal, that deception and one-upmanship are facts of life. But there's nothing wrong with that. When that happens, they will be ready to face the world head-on and become exceptional businessmen and women. But until then, I am here to protect them.
Are you raising them by them to be your heirs? Or are you raising them to be your competitors?
I will one day die. New Qixing will replace the old. And Liyue will continue to prosper.
What the?
I hope the name Ningguang will live on. But not as a person, as more of a symbol.
What a lie.
If I can pass on everything I have learned,
fucking
I
line.
can create a legacy that will live on long after I am gone.
Oh, what the
Come on,
fuck,
Auntie
dude.
Ningguang! Hurry
Oh my god, dude.
We're not gonna wait forever.
Coming. Come
Sorry.
on.
Holy
Let's
shit.
enjoy this while we can.
I've never... Okay. I've never, like, witnessed a more abrupt character. Are you raising them to be your competitors? The first response, I will one day die. Whatever. Whatever. That's a great one right there. Whatever that was great. Fucking Ningguang. I will one day die. Okay, that's that line done. Now we got 3 at the bottom. 3 at the bottom. Absolute yikes. But this gives us prosperity, which is the book we need for Shenhei. Okay, scheduling the day. We need to go do that for now. Let's hope I can get through this in the next 45 minutes, which I don't think I can. Boom, boom, boom. Fucking Ningguang. I will one day die. The best line in history. Talk to Baishi. Okay, this is gonna... We have to do a lot of skipping here.
Before I get in, as a member of the my usual job is,
Baisha.
for example, arranging her day.
Baisha has. I'm sure she was simply.
Back to the top. By Xiao and by I can go through the methods I use, all in a day's work. Currently, there are 130. Yes, I did try. I'll go through the most. First is the period. Then I'll discuss. Right after that, there's. Yes, you do. You need to take ample knowledge of all. I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point?
Actually, I didn't understand any of it.
Good. Then let's press on.
No
We're
need.
Already?
Wonderful. Then I'm grateful for your. If anything else is
Take care, Lady Ning.
Alright, time to avoid anything too complicated. One day off. Oh shit.
Don't you think that this schedule is a bit of a light load?
Ningguang hasn't taken a vacation in a long time, I'll bet.
That's true. Lady Ningguang has a lot of work to attend to, and frankly, she doesn't have many opportunities to rest. We do sometimes worry about her health, but her attitude is very Mora-driven. If by taking a break there's a chance she'll lose Mora, she'll never agree to it.
But the work will always be there.
Huh. I see where you're coming from. Yes, you have a point. All right then, let's go with your plan. I'm sure Lady Ningguang has plenty she wants to talk about with you.
Probably.
There's a lot of things that need doing over at the auction venue, so I will be leaving you now.
I hope everything goes well.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted.
Yeah, a bit. Okay, are we on the right line? Let's just do a bit of a check moment here. Yeah, okay, time off. Bet money. These ones might be actually quick, so wait until 7 in the morning. Oh wait, 7's here. Whoops. Oh wait, oh yeah, you can go to... Okay, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I forgot that you can go like 2 days in advance or 1 day in advance. Wake Ningguang up, right? Yep. Wake her up in her room filled with white light.
Yes, I'm already awake.
A bit delayed there, don't you think?
I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well?
The same as usual.
That's good. I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable. So, what's item 1 on today's schedule?
Here, take a look for yourself. Take a day off.
I imagine this must have taken Baisha completely by surprise.
Yeah, she said that she'd leave it up to me.
Sure. There's no harm in changing my schedule around once in a while. My schedule is usually very tightly packed, and any extra time I can squeeze out is spent on preparing for the future.
I hear you.
So, it'll be quite nice to take a break.
You don't take many breaks, huh?
I don't often feel tired. Seeing the Mora come in has a way of making me feel quite invigorated.
Kind of like Jeff Bezos at this
Still,
point.
Your idea is very sensible. Mora can only lift a weary spirit. It cannot alleviate physical fatigue.
Kind of true.
So then, the days ahead of us. Any ideas on how to spend it?
No. Let's do something you never normally have time for. Let's do something you never normally have the opportunity to do. Well, they essentially mean the same thing, but sure, we'll go with the opportunity.
Something I never have the opportunity to do. Interesting. Before I decide, I'd like to know, what gave you this idea?
I had two options, and I chose it.
As far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities.
Being a member of the Liyue Qixing is a limitation?
Yes, you're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you. You see things the way they are, rather than how they appear.
Ah, yes.
I want to do something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you?
The day is yours. Do it with it as you please.
Thank you. All right, here it is. I've always thought it would be fun to recapture what life was like before I joined the Liyue Qixing. I was born into a humble family, and all the wealth you see now began with a single haul of fish.
You know how to fish?
I had to. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Fishing isn't the half of it. You'd be amazed at some of the odd jobs I've worked in my time. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back in the day.
It makes sense.
They were tough times, but I had a clear goal and plenty of motivation.
I hear.
If I didn't make any money in the morning, I'd have no food for lunch. I guess that's why I came to be so obsessed with Mora.
Oh yeah.
I want to relive that time for my life. Feel some of that drive again. Take a trip down memory lane.
I just want the thrill of being poor.
Will you join me?
Fuck? I want the thrill of being poor. What? Sure, I'll join you.
Then let me lay down the ground rules.
No money.
We're not to use our status or reputation in Liyue Harbor to our advantage, and we have no starting capital. The goal is to see how much more we can make under these conditions.
I bet. Let's start at the bottom of the ladder. Let's go to find some work at Northland. Let's start at the bottom of the ladder.
Okay, but working as a day laborer could be quite dull. Why don't we go down to the docks? They periodically throw out a lot of unclaimed or abandoned goods. We might find something that we can exchange for Mora.
That's not the most dignified way to make money.
What does it matter? Don't worry about it. It's all part of the fun.
Fucking Ningguang's the
Come on,
sketchiest person in the game. The actual sketchiest person in the game is Ningguang. Oh my god. Ningguang's form of fun is being poor.
Obey!
Great job, Ningguang. Ah, good. Where does she want me to go? Oh, the docks, dude. The docks, man. Nobody likes going to the docks.
Unleash!
Unleash indeed. Any new chests? No. Goosana.
Lady Ningguang, to what do I owe the honor? Are you here to inspect the goods in the warehouse? You may have to wait a moment. I must have not gotten the message. Sorry, I won't be long. I'll grab all the paperwork right away.
No, don't worry.
Calm down. No need to panic.
I'm just here to do some manual labor.
That's not why we're here.
Oh, you're just looking for me?
We're just here to do some manual labor.
Have I? I mean, I don't think so.
We want to know about the unclaimed and abandoned goods.
Oh, right, the periodic clearances. Yeah, I've been handling those, strictly per the protocol. I make sure I post all the necessary notices and notify every individual that I'm required to. It used to be a huge problem, but with a bit of hard work, I've managed to reduce the amount of goods we need to clear out by at least half.
Why do so many goods get abandoned in the first place?
It's hard to say. It really depends. Everyone has their own reasons. But as far as the warehouse is concerned, they all fall into these categories: unclaimed goods, damaged goods, or unpaid storage fees. As for the damaged ones, I guarantee you it's nothing to do with how they're stored. It's because some things go bad more easily than others.
Yeah, bread goes moldy.
If it sits there in the warehouse for too long, it goes without saying that it could start to affect the other goods. But that aside, even the smell is just unbearable.
Chicken.
So,
Salmonella.
have you cleared out any of these goods recently?
I'm afraid we just finished clearing out all the big ones. But don't worry, Lady Ningguang. If you're here for an inspection, then I'm here to make it happen. Hang tight. I'll grab some of the smaller items for you right away.
Hold on. Oh,
Off he goes.
I don't think he has quite grasped the nature of this situation.
Can't really blame him. Really, you can't blame him. You're...
Lady Ningguang, I had a quick run through the list and cleared out some more items. Please, inspect them at your leisure.
Let me see here. Soggy food, an odd shoe.
What the fuck's an odd shoe?
A broken mirror, small wooden toy.
They're in terrible shape, no wonder no one wants them.
It's a shame we missed the last clearance. We're down to the slim pickings now. Some of these are true junk, but there are a few items of value here.
Sorry, there's value
Take
in
this
soggy
wooden toy,
bread.
for example. The wood is good quality. If you took it apart, there's quite a number of useful everyday objects that you could turn it into. With a little work.
Can we use it, though?
Huh? You want it? Well, sure. Take whatever you want. It's all getting thrown away anyway.
Well,
Great.
take it, I guess.
This is going well.
Yes, take it. I don't care. Let's take some time to sift through what we have acquired.
Yes. And once we're done, we will find a merchant to give us an appraisal of their value.
I have no idea what's going on here, and I'm not about to ask either.
Oh, that's that fucking Chris Pratt meme. Whatever he just said is that Chris Pratt meme. Oh shit, that's funny as fuck. What's the Chris Pratt one? I'm like, I have no idea who this person is, and I'm too afraid to ask.
Obey.
And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask, and that's fucking hilarious. Why are the hangout events the funniest parts in this game? Who the fuck is under there? Oh, this guy, Bolai. Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate this guy.
Lady Ningguang, welcome to my humble store. What can I get for you?
Actually, today's a little different. I'm not here to buy anything. I wanted to ask if you could take a look at some goods for me.
Just take a look? What for?
To give me an estimate of their value, dude.
Oh, I see. Let me take a look then.
I just give him like a stick and like a rock. And some soggy bread.
I can take them. I have a few regular customers I can talk to. They should be able to salvage the raw materials. Shouldn't take long at all. But,
What's wrong? If it's too much trouble, please, there's no need to force it.
No, it's nothing like that. Well, anyway, let's talk prices.
3 million more.
So all of these together... I'll give you 150,000 mora. How does that sound?
I think he added a couple zeros by accident.
Oh, well...
No worries. The price is negotiable, of course, so we can discuss it further. If that figure's not what you had in mind, I can, bump it up a little. It'll be fine. I'm sure we can reach an agreement here.
What are your thoughts?
Honestly, that's way too much, dude.
Yes. At most, these items are only worth a couple of thousand more.
A couple of thousand? Bro, it's a stick. It's just some wood.
Wait a minute. So you're really here just to sell a few things?
Yes.
And specifically, these things? I thought that was all code for some kind of inspection or something.
So we were misunderstood again.
It appears so. We can't go on like this. Let's try something else. As long as we're in Liyue Harbor, this kind of misunderstanding is inevitable.
We're going to Mondstadt.
If I wasn't Ningguang, Go Sonar probably wouldn't have handed all of these over to us. And you likely wouldn't be willing to buy them either.
To be completely honest, you're not wrong.
This goes against the rules we set for ourselves at the start.
We have to leave and live an adventurer's life.
Are there any other ways for adventurers to make Mora besides their remuneration from the guild?
We can go treasure hunting in Gwilly Plains, but the work is hard and the payout is low.
I don't mind. Let's give it a try.
What the fuck?
Lead the way.
You two have a good one.
Why doesn't he have like this inner monologue thing like, what the fuck just happened? Go out and search for treasure. Gwilly Plains. This is a good quest though, I will admit. This is a good quest. Oh, an actual chest. Ningguang deals with them in an animation.
This must be the place. Let's do this.
Sure, dude. Sure. Should I? Oh, I have it. Wait, what? Oh, this is not even my Ningguang. Oh, what the hell, dude? I'm getting scammed.
My will embodied.
I'm getting scammed, dude. Eureka, we found gold.
Ah, it feels like it's been a long time since I've gotten so physical.
I think
The feeling of creating your wealth with your own two hands is just as exhilarating as ever.
even for this paltry amount.
Yes, I'd say so. Everything starts out small. You focus on quantity at the outset, and gradually shift to focusing on quality as your wealth builds. And let's not forget, we started with no initial capital. It's reasonable to expect building something from nothing to be highly demanding. In any case, the sight of Mora has always had a way of improving my mood, no matter what the sum is.
I feel like this, Ningguang is based on Jeff Bezos, right? Just fucking money. Then let's keep this momentum going.
I intend to. I'm not ready to stop yet.
Alright.
This time, let's try something a little more challenging.
Just starts fighting for TUI members. let's do something a little bit more challenging. Just fights La Signora.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
One with my blade.
Another satisfying haul. Ah, what a feeling.
You're very good at this, Ningguang.
That's very kind of you. But I know I'm no match for a professional adventurer like yourself.
True.
For me, a battle is just a form of exercise. A way to keep fit and use up any surplus energy.
Have you scratched the itch yet?
Oh no, not yet. There's more Mora to be made. Hey, look! What's that hole in the ground?
It was dug by a weasel thief.
Oh, I see. So if we catch it, there's Mora for the taking?
It's almost as fond as Mora as you are, go figure.
Oh, how quaint. That was your Beto impression, was it? Well, I'm afraid I'm having far too much fun to stop what I'm doing and start bickering with you, Captain. Come on, let's go get this weasel thief.
I never thought I'd hear her say that. I never thought I'd hear Ningguang say weasel thief. Oh, we have to check multiple holes.
There it is! After it!
I'm after it, dude. I got him.
Goodness, this reminds me of fishing. Not an easy catch. But we didn't let it slip away, and the haul is now ours. That's what counts.
Is Shanae good? It depends on if you have certain characters. If you have a cryo DPS, then she is really good. If you don't, then you have to play her and fiddle around with her a fair bit. It all depends on your team composition. If you have if your main DPS is a Hu Tao, probably not. If your main DPS is something like a Raiden Shogun or something along those lines, probably not. But if you have Ayaka, Ganyu, Chongyun main DPS, Aloy, then you'll probably have a good time. Or you could just get a C6 Shenhei with Chongyun and you can make any character a cryo DPS. It all depends on your characters and team composition. How much did we make?
Let's see. A little over 1,000 Mora. We can't do any serious business with this amount of starting capital. We need to keep working hard.
Do you need to take a break?
Actually, now that you mention it, I'm suddenly a little hungry. Huh. Amidst the thrill of the chase, I didn't even notice. Wang Shuin is right there, but...
Based on our financial position, we can rule that out.
Same thoughts here. After how hard we worked to get our hands on this Mora, it would be a shame to eat it all in a single sitting. In which case, I think I'll take this opportunity to show you a skill that I used to be rather proud of.
Fishing?
Yes, but the rule of the game is no fishing rods allowed. We're going fishing by hand. Come on, let's go down to the river.
Okay, dude. Is this the American server? Yeah, man, it is. It is American. Oh, wrong way. Whoops.
Gather.
Catch fish. Do I actually
This
get to keep
should be
them?
enough.
Oh no, I don't.
Let's head back to land and grill them.
Grills the fish like a pro.
Here, have a taste of my cooking. A fresh catch can go straight on the grill with minimal preparation and it tastes delicious, even with no seasoning. It's a little charred, that's on purpose. I just like how it tastes. Normally, I have to make a special request to the chef if I want it to taste like this.
You must be ready for the rest now.
I'm okay. It was nothing. Back in the day, I had to hurry home after work to do my household chores.
May I give you tips to increase view?
Then in the evening, it was out to the night market with the family to support
Sure,
our
dude.
stall.
Sure, go for it.
I was always meticulous with the most menial of tasks. My mother always loved that about me. But by the same token, she didn't love the idea of me leaving home and starting my own business. She thought it was just an unnecessary risk when I could just carry on helping out at home instead.
If you'd followed her advice, people wouldn't be calling you Lady Ningguang today.
You'd be more likely to see me pulling up outside Wanmin restaurant and selling grilled tiger fish from a food cart.
That'd be funny.
My childhood memories run deep. I'll always have a special affection for fish. They are confined to the water, and yet they live free, swimming around wherever the mood takes them.
A lot like
It
adventuring.
is. I have greatly enjoyed experiencing the adventurer lifestyle with you. When I think back on all my hard work in the past, it motivates me to face the challenges that lie ahead in the future.
Next time, I'll grill fish for you.
That sounds great. I'm looking forward to it. But, a word of warning, I am very picky about my grilled fish. I can be a tough lady to impress.
Is this gonna be a nice picture? That's nice. Will you be stopping the stream 30 minutes later? Honestly, dude, this Ningguang stuff is taking so long. We might just like do a part 2 of it tomorrow. Oh, sorry. Oh, like the next time. Maybe on Monday we'll continue this because I'll probably upload the Ningguang kind of like hour and a half, 2 hour thing as like a Ningguang's hangout event, and then I'll do a part 2 on